It's time for another broadcast of Brown County Sports on BC Hornets Sports. BC Hornets Sports brings to you Brown County Little League Baseball and Softball. The high school and junior high softball, baseball, volleyball, football, and basketball. These broadcasts would not be possible without the support of our local sponsors. Let the sponsors know how much you appreciate them bringing the broadcast to you. Proceeds from the advertising and donations help to pay the expenses and help Hope Through Faith Ministries to help local sports programs and activities, bring speakers to speak to our Brown County students, as well as other programs such as critical life seminars and much more. We hope you enjoy the broadcast on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more.
Back with you on BC Hornet Sports, the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show, abbreviated Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame, as we do not have power today. We're running off of a battery pack, and the battery's on what equipment we've got. Want to let you know that if the broadcast ends up dying, that's the reason, is that we've lost power, and the power's not been turned back on. There's hooking up the electric to the new addition to the school today, and we knew that there was going to be, so we're going to try to bring what we can. Hopefully we can bring most or all of the ball game to you via battery pack, that everything will last the way it's supposed to. Steve Surratt on board with you. Lisa's doing the same thing with softball, and so you're listening to the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame, brought to you by the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling. Give them a call at 217-773-2626. Keys of the Game are brought to you by Blessing Health Systems. They're at 521 East Main Street here in Mount Sterling. And same-day appointments are available. Give them a call, 217-773-7105. We'll give you their lineup as they come up here. It'll be Brody Winningham, the second baseman, followed by Brock Lowe, the left fielder. No scoreboard here today, so we're going to have to keep on top of things to make sure we're right on the hill today for Brown County's Eli Staten, and his catcher is Jack Buss. First pitch was a ball. Next pitch, strike called, makes it one apiece. 1 ball, 1 strike. Third place hitter is Cade Friesmeyer. He'll be at shortstop. Next pitch, ground ball foul. That'll make it 1-2. Bing Lowe will be the first baseman. Noah Fessler will be the third baseman. Your sixth place hitter will be Brody Boehner, the catcher. Peyton Camp will be the center fielder, bat seventh. Your eighth place hitter will be Talon Waters. He'll be on the mound. And Brady Lowe will be in right field and bat ninth. Those brought to you by Dot Transportation. If you're looking for a driving job, go to drivefordti.com. We'll get with Brown County here in a minute. 1-2 pitch on the way. Ball high, makes it 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Strike called. Called third strike for Staten's first strikeout. Brown County's defense looks like this as Eli Staten on the mound. Behind the plate, Jack Buss. Your first baseman, Colin Dieterle. Second baseman, Matt Boylan. Third baseman, Tice Fullerton. Your left fielder, Wyatt Cassing. Center fielder will be Jack Sefton. And your right fielder will be Meyer Maxwell on a strike 1 on the batter. And then your DH will be Rybarczyk. Brought to you by drivefordti.com. If you're looking for a driving job of any kind or want to go to driving school, check out the Drive for DTI website for that information. Fouled that one off. I believe it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 strikeouts. That'll bring up the third place hitter, Cade Friesmeyer. Again, abbreviated pregame there because of not having power. We didn't want to use any more battery than we had to. The boys are starting early. Pitch outside the ball. 1 ball, no strikes to Friesmeyer. Staten ready to pitch. And here's the strike. And should say strike, pop up to the shortstop. That's no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base as we head to the bottom of the first inning. Pleasant Hill nothing, and Brown County coming to bat.
Local, reliable broadband. You must be talking about Cascom. I'm Casey French, and we provide amazing support for home and businesses. Internet, television, and phone. We have technicians in your area at all times, and you can actually talk to a local customer service representative. We know our area, and we know our customers. Get to know us. Call Cascom today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Aches and pains are a normal part of life, but when they become too much, we have a team of orthopedic surgeons ready to give you relief. The need for joint replacements continue to rise, and our team stays up to date with the latest technology and robotic solutions. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. We've got you covered from head to toe.
Trucking is a very rewarding career.
Best part about truck driving with DTI is the support system.
You can expect coming into a family.
Anything that I need provided over the road, it's just a phone call away.
They make the environment very safe for our drivers.
If you want a sense of independence and empowerment, then this is the company for you.
Just do it. Take that leap.
Don't doubt yourself, just do it.
If I can do it, you can do it.
The Brown County State Bank is proud to support.
We'll get back here. Colin Dieterle, Sefton, and Fullerton will be your top 3 for Brown County on the Yuengling and Nissen top 3 batters, or first 3 batters for this inning, brought to you by Yuengling and Nissen Agency, 111 West Washington in Mount Sterling. I believe that was a strike. Next pitch. Strike called. Dieterle steps back in. I believe it's an 0-2 count. The pitch. Strike 3 called. Dieterle called out on strikes. Battery of Talon Waters. And behind the plate will be Bainter, Brody Bainter. That'll bring up Sefton with 1 out. The stretch, and the pitch. A little high. Here's the pitch. Drive down the third baseline into left field. That's going to bounce almost to the fence and into second base. Standing up is Sefton. Nice way to start things. Brings up Tice Fullerton. He was, as of last week, midweek, the leader in RBIs. I haven't looked that up yet today. Here's the stretch. And the pitch. Ball low. Here's the stretch, the pitch. Strike. 1-1. Checks the runner. He goes back into second base. Checks him again. There's the pitch. The runner's going to third. He's in there. Ooh, safe. Had his hand in there right before the ball got there. Nice throw by the catcher. Here's the stretch. And the pitch. Ball in the dirt. Nice job by the catcher, Boehner, to stop that ball. I believe it's 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch. Popped up foul, out of play. That'll make it 2-2. Runner at third, 1 out. Fullerton at the bat. Sefton down at third. Got a double, stole third. There's the stretch. The pitch. Hit by pitch. Lisa's got the softball game over there for you if you're looking for that. We're both on the air today on Battery Power. Waiting for the power to come back on. If anybody knows whether power come back on to the school, that's great. You could send us that information. Runner steals second. Looks like they're getting ready to meet over there. Haven't started that game yet. Ground ball, foul. Just hit the plate and came back. Henry, the batter. The pitch. Ball low. I believe it's 1-1. I may have missed a pitch. Nope. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ball. That'll make it 3-1. First base, the only base open with Fullerton down at second, Sefton at third. No score here at bottom of the first inning. Brown County knocking on the door with 1 out. Hit by pitch. Or base on balls, either one. Loads the bases up for Meyer Maxwell, and Pleasant Hill's going to go out and talk to his pitcher. We'll be back after these messages.
all the Brown County Hornets athletic programs. In fact, we're the only bank offering the Hornet debit card. Every time the card is used at a point of sale, a portion of the proceeds are contributed to the Brown County School. It's our part of our commitment to making them the best they can be. Contact the Brown County State Bank today to get your Hornet debit card at 773-3327. Brown County State Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hello, Earl Flack for your locally owned McKay Napa Auto Parts store. Let's talk about spring battery sales. I know you're not thinking it right now, but when that grass starts greening up, you're going to get out there and make that yard look beautiful.
We'll be back with Napa after at the next break. I want to thank them for being a sponsor. Stop at their locations not only in Mount Sterling, but Rushville and Pittsfield. McKay Napa Auto Parts. Pitch down in the dirt. Here comes the runner home, Sefton. He'll come in standing up on the wild pitch. That'll make it 1-0 Brown County.
I'll get an update in a little bit from you. Okay. Yeah. That's fine. I'll come over in a minute. Okay.
That's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes on Maxwell. All the runners moved up, so we got second and third with 1 out. Brown County leading 1-0. Here's the pitch. Ball high. Here's the stretch and the pitch. Strike called, makes it 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. The pitch, high for a ball. That'll be ball 4. That's the second base on balls and a hit by pitch. Bases are loaded again for Matt Boylan. Boylan steps in with bases loaded, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Ball high. Again, if anybody happens to be watching up front in the school, if the power is back on, send me a message so that we can switch over from battery power to live power. Next pitch to Boylan coming. Strike called on the outside corner. I believe it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ball high. Two-one count. Bases loaded, 1 out. Stretch by Waters. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. So it's 3 balls, no strikes. That's an RBI for Boylan. As Tice Fullerton will come in from third and add a run, make it 2-0, puts up Jack Buss, one of the hottest hitters we've had lately, with bases loaded. Pitch, low, oh, strike. Whew. Here's the stretch and the pitch. Popped up deep left field. That's a left fielder playing shade in center. That's going to be a home run. Home run, grand slam. 4 RBIs for Jack Buss. Like I said, he's hot. 6-0 Marron County here. Brings up Rabarchek. He is the 8th place hitter in this lineup. 1 out. The stretch and the pitch. Strike call. That's that outside low corner. He's going to call that a strike. So we need to be ready for it. On deck is Wyatt Cassing. Just 1 out here. Nobody on base. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. The stretch and the pitch. Popped up foul, out of play. Keeps him alive at 0-2. Next pitch, ball. Here's the stretch in the pitch. Center field. It's going to be a short dinger. That's in there for a seeing eye base hit. As Rabarchek joins the host of people that have got on base one way or another. That'll bring up Wyatt Cassing, the left-hander. Playing left field today, and Rabarchek on first, just 1 out. Brown County leading 6-0. The stretch. Checks the runner, back in time. I believe this is pretty young Pleasant Hill squad here. The stretch and the pitch. Strike called. Cassing the 9th hitter in this inning. Pitch. Boy, called a swing on that. I'm not so sure. 0-2 pitch. Checks the runner. He's back. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 strikeouts in the inning so far. For Waters, that'll bring Dieterle back up. He can get a reprieve for himself here. He struck out to start things out looking. He wants to join the hit parade. The stretch and the pitch. Ball, snap throw to first, back in time. The stretch and the pitch. Ball high. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 outs, runner at first. 6-0 Brown County over Pleasant Hill. Bottom of the first inning. The pitch. Curveball outside for a ball. Ball 3. Just pitch, hit him. How to bring up Jack Sefton. He got a double, stole a base, and scored on a wild pitch for the first run of the ball game. Here's the stretch. The pitch. Popped up foul. The stretch and the pitch, low for a ball. That'll make it 1-1. Runners at first and second. Got a Rabarchek down at second. Dieterle at first. Batter is Jack Sefton. Brown County up 6-0 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Strike called. There's that low strike. That'll make it 1-2. Stretch in the pitch. Ball low. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, a stretch, and the pitch by Waters. Foul, that'll keep him alive, 2-2. Here's the stretch and the pitch. Popped up, center field. Everybody's coming in. Finally, center fielder calls it, makes the catch for the out. But not before Brown County gets 6 runs on just 1 hit, no errors, and left 2 on base. As we head to the top of the second, it's Brown County 6 and Pleasant Hill nothing.
A golf course. Lawn and garden batteries starting at $29.99 exchange. 6-volt golf cart batteries, $139.99 exchange. And for those farmers, the 7236 studded batteries, $129.99. Also marine batteries starting as low as $99.99. Get the good stuff with Napa Know-How, and thank you for your business.
Brown County Accounting and Tax recently opened in Mount Sterling. The team brings over 30 years of experience and is ready to advise on taxes, bookkeeping, and payroll. We are ready to meet with you with no obligation to discuss your tax saving strategy and have already helped many in the area. Contact us today at 217-770-8082. We're excited to be part of the community and are looking forward to helping you.
Maintaining your lawn can be a never-ending battle, but Bemis Lawn Service, with their state-of-the-art equipment and skilled team of lawn experts, are ready to take on any job you need completed for your lawn, such as lawn maintenance, fertilization, turf weed control, grub control, driveway weed control, overseeding, and shrub trimming. Call Aaron at 217-653-0198 or Scott at 217-653-0197. Bemis Lawn Service, they've got an eye for all things green. Go Hornets!
Back with you on BC Hornet Sports. Want to let you know about Kerr Auction Company in Mount Sterling, and they've got the following auction going on right now. Mount Pleasant, Pennsylvania consignment sale. It will end April 22nd at 10 a.m. You can do that online. Call for more information, 217-242-9600, or check them out on the web at kerrauction.com. Check on what's on that consignment auction. First pitch to the batter here is a strike, and the top 3 for this inning will be Bingalow, Noah Fessler, and Brody Boehner. Next pitch, popped up, foul. That's going to stay in play. Nobody gets it. No balls, 2 strikes as we're in the second inning. Brown County leading 6-0 in this contest. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Beautiful day for a ball game today. Breeze out of the west. We're in our mid-60s. Line drive into left center field for a base hit. That's picked up by Sefton. He'll get it back in quickly. So a base hit for Pleasant Hill by being low. Next batter will be Brody Boehner. The stretch and the pitch. Ball outside. Noah Fessler, the batter. The stretch and the pitch. Popped up into left field. That's deep. Casting on his horse. That's going to be over his head. Goes to the fence. A runner going to third. And they're going to send him home. And stops there. RBI double for Fessler. That puts Pleasant Hill on the board. Brings Bringalow home for the first run for Pleasant Hill. That'll make it 6-1 here in the top of the second. Brody Boehner, the catcher, will be the batter. Time called. Stretch. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. On the mound today, Eli State, and behind the plate for Brown County, Jack Buss. Stretching the pitch. Ball low, gets away from Buss. The runner's going to third. He's going to get there. Should make the count 1-1. To stretch, there's a pitch. Popped up, right center field. Sefton looks like he's got it, but the runner's got a tag, and he'll come home. That'll be a sacrifice fly for Boehner. That'll make it a 6-2 ball game. That'll bring up the 7th place hitter, Peyton Camp, the center fielder. The wind, the pitch. Popped up, short center field. Sefton is in and makes the catch. 2 outs now. That'll bring up Talon Waters, the pitcher. Pitch. Ball, he wanted to call a strike, just a little outside. Staten winds and throws. Popped up foul, that'll make it 1-1. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That'll make it 1-2. On deck, Brady Lowe, the right fielder. The wind and the pitch. Ball. Boy, that was close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The wind and the 2-2 pitch. Popped up right field. Maxwell's got to go back for that. Comes in a little. Makes the catch. Not before 2 runs for Pleasant Hill on 2 hits. No errors. And no one left on base. As we head to the bottom half of the second, it's Brown County 6 and Pleasant Hill 2. We'll be back.
Rolling Greens Golf Course is one of the most scenic and beautiful golf courses in central Illinois. They offer full season golf passes for $655, seniors for $590, student passes for $260. Want the whole family to play? A family play season pass is only $875. Call Rolling Greens for more information about these seasonal rates, golf cart options, and unlimited play Mondays for $30 at 217-773-3085.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All About Dance and More LLC is celebrating Season 18 by offering more opportunities for athletes to train, compete, and build strong community connections. Our classes emphasize fundamental skills, teamwork, and sportsmanship, while our competitive teams focus on pushing boundaries and achieving greatness. Join us to experience the energy of AADM with recreational and advanced team options. Wishing all local athletes success this season. AllAboutDanceandMore.com.
Back with you on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. Top three brought to you by Yingling Nissen Agency. It'll be Tice Fullerton, Maverick Henry, and Meyer Maxwell. Fullerton goes after the first pitch. The center fielder comes in, then goes back and makes the catch. Fullerton had been hit by a pitch his first time up, stole a base and scored. That'll bring up Maverick Henry. He had a base on balls and scored back in the first. Our keys to the game normally have from Blessing Health Systems. Walking people is usually one of the things you don't want to do because it turns into runs. And that happened for Brown County in the first. First pitch was a strike. The stretch and the pitch. Ball low. 1-1. The stretch and the pitch. Curveball high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Stretch, pitch, swung at the high pitch. Makes it 2-2. I don't know why little leaguers, college players, pros sometimes can't lay off of that high pitch. It's like it starts in the strike zone, it keeps coming up. Here's the pitch, low. That'll make it a full count. Maxwell on deck. The stretch by Waters in the pitch. Ball 4. Henry on twice with base on balls. That brings up Meyer Maxwell. He got on with base on balls. Four base on balls in a game and 2 hit by pitch by Waters. Checks the runner, back in time. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. And he's going to be in there safely as the catcher couldn't handle the pitch. Got 1 strike on the batter, Maxwell. No balls. Pitch. Ball high. That'll even at 1 apiece. Back is, he checks the runner at second, Henry. Sefton already stole third in this ball game. Catcher made a good throw. Anybody else on base, he probably would have got them stealing third. The pitch. Ball. Here's the stretch and the pitch. Strike. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner at second base. 6-2 ball game here. Brown County with a 4-run lead. As they got 6 in the bottom of the first, and Pleasant Hill got 2 in the bottom of the second. The pitch. Taken to right field. That's a right center gap. Is anybody going to get there? Yes, the center fielder gets over. Henry's got to go over to tag back, and he stays at second base. Brings up Matt Boylan. He got it. Let's see. Okay, I got to mark that. 5 base on balls for the pitcher Waters, because Matt Boylan got a walk. Run scored on that walk. Stretch by Waters. Ball. The stretch and the 1-0 pitch. Drive into right field, or first baseman, I got that line drive. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Brown County's left 3 already in this ball game. As we go to the top of the third, it's 6-2 Brown County over Pleasant Hill. We'll be back after these messages.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. For the past 50 years, our family has committed to providing the finest facilities and compassionate services to our community. We pledge to continue to assist the families we serve as though they were our own. We also want to wish the best of luck to all those competing on the playing field or striving for excellence in the classroom. You all make Hornet Nation so very proud. And remember, go Hornets!
My name is Chad Downs. I am from Rushville, Illinois. I am currently the Director of Medical Imaging at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. In this day and age where patients have many options to choose for facilities where they can go for their healthcare needs, one should not have reservations about coming to Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We provide excellent outpatient care along with inpatient care as well. We're a small enough facility that everyone knows everyone, and we know that every day we can impact their lives.
My name is Rick Riding, and I'm from Browning.
We'll be back to Culbertson at the next break. Thank you for being on. 6-2 here as we're in the third inning. I'll get that changed. Girls are in the top of the third like we are. At 0-0 ball game over there in the top of the third. Just finished the top of the third. Still 0-0. Strike called. This is Brady Lowe. I believe there's 2 strikes on him as he fouled 1 off, and that one was a called strike. Next pitch, Lowe gets away from the catcher. One-two pitch on the way. Ball outside, 2-2. Now, I'm a firm believer in the 9th place hitter. You just go after him, particularly after you get 2 strikes on him. Just put him away. Don't waste any pitches on him. Swing and a miss, strike 3. It's 3 strikeouts for Eli Staten. That'll bring up Brody Winningham the second baseman, bats from the left-hand side. He's got caught looking his first time up, so he's one of the 3 victims of Staten and strikeouts. Ball low. The wind, here's the pitch. Fouled. 1-1. The pitch. Foul again. That'll make it 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Staten looks in. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled off. No, that's going to be a fair ball. Staten picks it up, throws, gets him 1-3 as that just was a dribbler. Stayed up on the grass. 2 outs. That brings Brock Lowe up. He was struck out swinging his last time up. He's going to bat from the left-hand side. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. The 0-1 pitch coming from Staten. Strike 2. The wind from Staten. Here's the 0-2 pitch, curveball low. That dumps way out of the zone. The pitch. A little dribbler to third. Fullerton makes that as catches the little blooper. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. Brown County leads 6-2 as we come to the bottom of the 3rd inning. We'll be back.
There's a lot of different reasons that people should choose Culbertson. It's family taking care of family, friends taking care of friends, neighbors taking care of neighbors. Because you see these people in the community, it's just a connection that I haven't felt at other facilities that I've worked at. The patient stopping back by the ER and saying, hey, thank you, is an amazing feeling.
Just like a coach preparing their team for the new season, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified technicians at Henry Automotive, want to make sure your vehicle is ready for whatever season is ahead. Henry Automotive provides dealership quality auto repair and service at hometown prices. Henry Automotive is located 1157 690th East Street in Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road, drive 1.8 miles, and look for the big blue and yellow sign, or call Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
Working for Dot Foods in our warehouse is the best job I've ever had.
This is a company that you want to work for.
Probably you hear this a lot, work-life balance. We get that at Dot.
Dot has a lot of opportunity.
Dot is family.
And I love it. Dot Foods cares about you.
Back with you on BC Hornet Sports as we start the bottom of the 3rd inning. Brown County leading 6-2. First 3 brought to you by Yingling and his agency will be Jack Buss, Rabarchek, and Wyatt Cassing. Buss with a grand slam for RBI Dinger there to put us up 6-2. Hits the ball deep to left. The left fielder staggers. He overcompensates. It goes over his head. Buss trying for second, gets in there with a double. Nice hustle by Jack Buss. And they have a runner for him. Looks like Thomas Boylan. Gonna have the left fielder, Brady Lowe, or no, excuse me, the left fielder, Brock Lowe, switch with Brady Lowe. Brings up Rabarchek. The stretch. The pitch. Ball outside. Waters checks. Here's the pitch. Strike called on that outside corner. Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Rabarchek, his last time up. You know what? I can't remember what he did. That's when you go to Game Changer. He fouls that one off. No score on the girls' game, top of the 4th. Pops that one up, foul. Keeps himself alive at 2-2. Next pitch, high, goes back. There goes Boylan over to third base. Barchek got a single. I didn't get that down. Sorry about that. Brown County 2 hits back in that first. Here's the pitch. Fouls that off. (6-2). Bottom of the 3rd inning. Girls still no score. Top of the 4th over there. Again, if you lose this, we're on battery power today as they switch the power or get the power going in the new wing of the school. Ball gets away. There's Thomas Boylan in to score on a wild pitch. 2 wild pitches. That takes him from 2nd to 3rd and then home. That'll make it a 7-2 ball game. Puts up White Cassing with the walk to Rabarchek. Cassing struck out his first time up. The stretch, the pitch, ball high. Checks the runner Rabarchek. He's back. See if we can give you some other baseball scores or ball scores out there. Looks like the West Central Cougars leading Route 3-1 at Route. Ball hit into center field, and the center fielder misses that one. That's going to be an error. That one off of the center fielder's glove. He's been pretty sure-handed. Another meeting out on the mound. Let's see what we can do. Some other games out there. Central Panthers against Augusta Southeastern. They're up 3-0. Rushville Rockets getting beat by Athens 10-2. Still no score in our girls game. Liberty, Eagles, and Beardstown. I got to look to see who the home game is here. Popped up foul by Dieterle. Liberty up on Beardstown. I don't know if that's boys or girls yet. The pitch. Ground ball back to the pitcher. He throws to first for the out on the fielder's choice, but everybody moves up. That'll be 1 out. Runners at second and third. Stretching the pitch. Low. Nice job by the catcher to get in front of that. That is Brody Boehner. Sefton, so far today, a double and then popped out to center. Double and scored, stole a base. Hits the ball right field down the line. That's going to be a foul ball. Nice job of going after that outside pitch and taking it that way. I believe it's 1-1. Could be wrong. Yep. Here's the stretch in the pitch. Curveball. Outside for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. 7-2, Brown County with the lead. Runners at second and third here, though, but 1 out. Ground ball back up the middle. Shortstop gets to it, but he's not going to have a play. That's going to be an infield hit. 2 bases, and he takes it on the throw. So he gets 2 RBIs on that. Ends up at second on the throw. That'll make it a 9-2 ball game. That'll bring up Tice Fullerton. So far, 2 at-bats today. He's been hit by pitch, stole the base, scored, and popped up to the center fielder. Pitch. Popped in right center field, and that's going to go to the fence, folks. They're just about to it. Right fielder gets it, throws it in. It's going to be an RBI double for Tice Fullerton. That'll make it 10-1. That'll bring up Maverick Henry. Base on balls, scored in the first. And a base on balls, stole a base, and was stranded on base in the second inning. First pitch to him is a ball. Steps off, checks Tice. And then they throw back as he's starting to get off and can't catch him. The teams that have paid more attention to our runners have had problems. The pitch. Fouled off for a strike. Scusa sniffing. I don't know what's in the air today. The stretch, the pitch. Ball. They call that a foul. 1-2. One ball, two strikes. They're checking bringing the shortstop in. There's Henry, fouls that one. That's high in the air. Third baseman thinks he's got to play and can't make it as it floats back. Keeps the count at 1-2. One ball, two strikes. Got one out. Stretch in the pitch. Strike called, strike three. That'll bring up Maxwell. Maxwell, a base on ball, scored and popped up to the center fielder. That seems to be a theme with us today. Two outs. Runners at second and third. No, excuse me, second only. Ground ball past the umpire. And that's going to score the runner from second base, Fullerton. RBI, single by Maxwell. Makes it 11-2. Brings up Matt Boylan. Matt Boylan so far in this game, he'll be the ninth hitter in this inning. Base on balls, which got him an RBI because bases were loaded, and a line drive to the first baseman. Popped up foul, out of play. Two outs. Stretch and the pitch. Ball high. 1-1. Check the runner. Check the runner again. Nothing. Ball. Catcher throws the runner to first. 2 balls, 1 strike to the batter Boylan. Check the runner back. Here's the stretch and the pitch. Strike called. As said, he swung at it, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, runner at first base. Checks the runner. Maxwell's not even getting that big a lead. Check him again. Stretch and the pitch. Strike called for strike 3. All right. With that, Brown County gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs to make 11 runs on 1, 2, 3 hits one error and one left on base. We've left 4 on base. With that, top of the 4th, Brown County leads 11-2. We'll be back.
For over 100 years, the people and businesses in Brown County have counted on Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling to assist them with their banking needs. As the only locally owned and operated bank in Brown County, Farmers State Bank looks forward to continuing this partnership for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank is locally dedicated to all your banking needs. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling, locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I'm Toby Stay with Land Guys, and for more than 17 years, I've been helping rural land buyers and sellers make the most of their land investments in Brown County and throughout this region. Whether you're selling family land or looking for the perfect hunting ground, I know what it takes to get the job done and get it done right. If you're ready to buy or sell, call or text me at 217-257-6096, and let's make your land goals happen.
I'm Toby Stay, and we are Land Guys.
Back with you on BC Hornet Sports for Top 3, brought to you by Yingling Instant Agency, will be Friesmeyer, Bing Low, and Noah Fessler. First pitch to Friesmeyer is a strike. Still pitching for Brown County is Eli Staten. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1-1. The wind and the pitch. Offered at it. Strike 3. 4th strikeout for Staten. That'll put Bing Low up. He got a base hit and scored back in the 1st inning. The wind and the pitch. Curveball, ball. Here's the next pitch. Ball again outside. The wind of the pitch. Popped up foul, out of play. Two balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, back through the box. Henry's got it, scoops, throws. Nice stretch by Dieterle at first. 6-3 on the out. That'll bring up Noah Fessler. He got a double, an RBI, and scored. That was back in the 2nd inning when they scored those 2 runs. The wind and the pitch. Strike called. He bailed on that curveball. Curveball outside. I'd stay inside with him if that was me. A little higher. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. Swing, strike 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Brown County leads 11-2. We'll be back.
When it comes to buying or selling your home, having the right realtor makes all the difference. At LG Realty, we're not just realtors, we're your neighbors. For over 14 years, we've been helping families across Brown County navigate the real estate market with local expertise you can trust. LG Realty, local, trusted, experienced.
Replacing a furnace with all the options available can be confusing. The Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling can help explain the options available for your particular situation and alleviate the stress and confusion. They provide professional, knowledgeable, and courteous service to help the process go smoothly. Call the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626 to discover the best option for your home.
Los Rancheros Restaurant in Mount Sterling is your destination for authentic Mexican food. Open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Come and enjoy their daily specials on food and drink. Having a party? Check out Los Rancheros for catering your next event or gathering. Los Rancheros Authentic Mexican Restaurant, 408 Quincy Road, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-7800.
Back with you on BC Hornet Sports as we go to the bottom of the fourth. It's Brown County 11 and Pleasant Hill 2 over on the girls' side. Pleasant Hill leads 1-0, and they are in the fifth inning. Over there, I want to remind you about Kerr Auction Company of Mount Sterling. They've got the following live auction going on right now. The Mount Pleasant, Pennsylvania consignment sale. That one will end online April the 22nd at 10 a.m. If you want to go online at kerrauction.com, check out the items that are up there. Or if you've got questions, call 217-242-9600. The pitch. Again, for Kerr Auction, that was 217-242-9600. First batter is Jack Buss. Strike one. Buss has got a grand slam, 4 RBIs, and a double and scored. And there he goes. The shortstop knocks that ball down, but that's a base hit, folks. Buss 3 for 3 on the day. He'll get a pinch runner in Thomas Boylan. Thomas Boylan scored for him on that double that he had. He went to third on a wild pitch, came home on a wild pitch. Rabarchek needs a little of that magic. He's 1 for 1 today. He's got a base hit and a base on ball, scored on the base on balls. Stretching the pitch. Popped up. That's going to be short left field. The left fielder's coming in. I don't think he's going to get to it. He's not. And that's going to be a base hit for Rabarchek. Brown County starts out with 2 hits. Brings up Wyatt Cassing. He struck out in the first, and in the third inning got on with an error as the left fielder dropped the ball. Stretch. Here's the pitch. Pop that up, left side, out of play. Left fielder is shading down the line. If Cassing can get it down the left field line, it'll go a long ways. Shading toward right because he's a lefty. Center fielder's almost straight away. Ball low, 1-1. Rabarchek at first, Thomas Boylan running for Buss at second base. The pitch, bunt laid down. That's a nice bunt. It's just going to barely go on the grass. You're going to have a hard time getting him. You can't. Base hit. There's no way you're throwing him out unless you field it fast and get it down there. First baseman get a good job of keeping that in play as runners bases loaded for Dieterle. He needs a hit today. Got caught looking in the first, hit by pitch in the first also. In the third, grounded back to the pitcher. First pitch, I believe, was a ball. The pitch. Strike called. And strike all day. Again, we're on battery for you today. If we go dead, it's because our battery went dead. We're hoping the electric will be back on when that happens. We're going to see how long this rides out. One ball, 2 strikes on Dieterle. The 1-2 pitch popped up, foul, out of play. Keeps it 1-2. You got nobody out here. 11-2 ball game. Brown County with a lead by 9. Ball high. Should make it 2-2. Here's the stretch. The pitch. Ball into dirt.